Right.
We have a caller on hold here, Tim. We got Scott in Illinois. Good morning, Scott.
Hello?
You're on the air. Go ahead, Scott.
Oh, hi, John. Yes, I just wanted to call and say I saw your video on YouTube about Planet X.
Yes.
And I really enjoyed it. I've watched it a couple of times, and it kind of puts everything together for me because I remember studying this stuff about 5 or 6 years ago, and they're always changing the dates and all of this type of thing, and after a while I kind of lost interest until I saw your video. And funny thing, I called a realtor in I'll just say down there in Arkansas. And I asked them that question. I said, are you getting a lot of like Chicago police and Navy folks? And he said, it's funny you asked me that because just last Friday, 2 days or 3 days, he said he had a guy from Illinois who was from the Navy, and he sold him and his father some land out there. And I've just been researching the heck out of this again now that I heard NASA just said that they finally admit that they saw it. I think it was December or something like that. And I've been researching this, so now I'm going to go start looking at some land down there myself, I think.
Well, my phone number is on my website, Scott. If you want to give me a call, I'll refer you to an excellent realtor I work with. She's a single mom, a real go-getter, and she knows the kind of thing that you're looking for.
Okay, which website?
My website, thelibertyman.com.
Oh, that's right. I looked at the other day briefly. I was trying to listen to the radio show yesterday. I tried calling, but I called a little bit too late.
Okay. Well, you called early this time. Thank you, Scott.
I missed you. But this makes sense with all this, this FEMA camp stuff, martial law, HR 645, Rex 84, all this preparedness that the government's been doing. What Philip Schneider was talking about, all these dumb, deep underground military bases, 130 of them in America.
Right. Well, there's all these stories about the FEMA camps and martial law, the stories that circulate saying, oh, they hate us. They want to take our liberty from us. They're evil. Well, I think it's more simplistic than that, Scott. They're built these things because they have no choice. They have to deal with tens of millions of refugees.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was getting at. Everything just falls into place. And here in Illinois, around on Route 80, around Joliet, they have all of these cable fences around the highway. And I thought to myself, why would they put those there? Because if you were to hit one, it would just bounce you right back into the road. And I'd rather go off into the grass myself than have a truck with 400 tons of steel behind me rolling over me.
Right.
But I was told that these are to keep people from turning around. They're going to keep the people in the cities. They're not going to leave. There's going to be checkpoints everywhere. Blah blah blah. Preaching to the choir.
Right.
But this all after seeing your video. Thank you very much. This puts everything into perspective.
I'm glad you found my video. Thank you, Scott. Anything else?
Well, no, that's about it. I just wanted to say thanks a lot. And, there is one other thing. Have you ever heard of David Mead and his new book?
Spell his last name, please.
I think it's M-E-A-D.
No, I can't say I have.
It's a really good book. He talks, I know that in Revelations they talk about the woman and all this. He says the woman is Virgo, and he picks October 5th. We'll see this thing. And he picks Virgo only has Jupiter where it is in Virgo and everything once, and it's only going to happen on this day, and it's never going to happen again. And he's saying that this is the day. He's got a video on YouTube, and I've listened to it probably 7 times. It's fascinating. This guy's unbelievable. And he wrote a book called Planet X, Arrival 2017, on Amazon.com. David Mead is his name. So I just thought I would tell you that.
Thank you, Scott. We appreciate that.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you for the call. We got a break coming left in him.